Are you happy? I mean, truly happy. The kind of happy that you don't need possessions, relationships, things to work out the way you want them to all the time, geographical location changes. I mean, nothing. Now, I know nobody can be perfect, but there is a way to true happiness without the need to keep chasing the nouns around. Hi, I'm Rick Bartran, and this is a One Narrow Path Nutshell Sermon. People's heart cry, not necessarily their words, but the heart cry is to love and be loved. Now, if you boil down all the surface happy pursuits, like the material possessions, the relationships, location changes, and so on, you will be left with the desire to be truly happy. Now, if you ask somebody what they want, most will start naming off things like money, new car, house, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever. But the end result they're looking for is what they think will make them happy. It's just that most don't know where to look, because true happiness is not found in anything outside of yourself. Now, we all need to realize that we come complete and carry around within our very being the ability to be completely satisfied and happy without anything else involved, nothing external. Most even think that love is a feeling, but feelings can also betray you. For instance, one day you can be upbeat, positive, and feel good about yourself, so your behavior and your attitude follow suit. And then the next day, you can be down, negative, and feel bad about yourself, and again your behavior goes right along with it. So the search to love and to be loved with the wrong motivation is usually replaced with song titles such as "Love Stinks," and the conclusions that I just give up on love. But rather what they actually mean is that they're giving up on the lack of love, or their perception. Now, of course, everyone has issues, but when you realize that you can't rely on others to make or maintain your happiness, things will be all around more bearable. To be on more of a stable ground, an even keel, if you will, to be positive and upbeat the majority of the time, you have to base your attitude on something that doesn't change. Something that doesn't change with every circumstance or feeling. An anchor point. An anchor point without it being attached to one of those nouns. So, what is love? Love is patient and kind. It doesn't envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. It's not selfish. It's not irritable or resentful. It doesn't point out your faults or your problems. It's not glad when something wrong happens, but it is with the truth. Love bears, believes, hopes, and tolerates all things. It's continual and never-ending. It's always there. It's a part of you. If you're not experiencing that kind of love, then you're not giving up on love. You're giving up on the lack of love, as I said earlier, or your false perception of love. Basically, what's missing from that list, that's what you're giving up on. So to love others to the capacity that you want to be loved, you first have to be secure enough in yourself. You're also pulling the fruits off of that list to give to someone else as you want them to give to you. Relationships might work on the surface, and sometimes still do, but they will never be what they could be if you're carrying around baggage such as insecurities and anger, unforgiveness, unrest, bad attitude, the victim mentality. Someone else is always to blame for your misery. Now get rid of that baggage and strive for a healthy depth of self-love, like contentment and security with confidence, not conceit. Conceit is adding selfishness to self-love, throwing it back too far in the other direction. Now, if you're not happy with life or yourself as is, and being single even, without any possessions at all, before you go any further, especially in relationships, so you're not always wanting reassurance, approval, and an unhealthy amount of attention all the time. It's like one person laying down bricks to build a foundation for a house, and the other one is going right behind them, picking those bricks up and throwing them back in the yard. It's exhausting and unnecessary. It also cuts off and strangles the potential of what could be, or what it is intended for in a healthy relationship. You can't truly love anybody else unless or until you are happy with self, at least to the depth that true love at its core was intended for. Now, if you do have security, contentment, and happiness inside of you without having to rely on the external sources like the nouns, you are then free to love and be loved to its fullest potential without anything else holding you back. So don't let the emptiness drive your life, searching to fill a void that can't be filled with anything outside of you, because all of those things are a means to a short-term surface happy that's only temporary. So to be truly happy, pursue the things that can't be taken from you, like love and joy, peace, patience, contentment. Let those things drive your life. Get rid of the negative complaining, the bitterness, the discontentment, and just let go. Let go of trying to control everything. Just let go and live. But when you reach total peace on the inside, then the external things like relationships and potentials, etc., now will add a whole separate level to life, because you're not always preoccupied with putting out the fires of life that keep you locked in a rut. You free yourself from worry, fear, and anxiety, and just trust that everything is going to be okay. If anything is holding you back, it's usually your mind and the way you think. So just remember that your Creator has everything under control. So close your eyes, unless you're driving, then keep your eyes open. Take a deep breath. Ask forgiveness for the negativity that's been dominating your life. Make a commitment to follow the path to positivity, and strive to spread the goodness that your life was meant for. Give thanks to God the Creator and put your complete trust in His Son for making it possible to be seen as perfect, simply by accepting His gift of grace, by putting your faith in Him. And then go and sin no more. This is Rick from One Narrow Path. Until next time, be blessed, my friends.